So do y'all like my nautical look?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you know why I have my little nautical look going on? Because I'm getting on a boat soon. Our 20th anniversary trip is coming up. I emailed everyone in my unit and said, we have to close out the year by Friday because Saturday morning, I'm gone. Europe. Bye. So we did not know. I didn't realize when we booked it, I'd leave on the 30th. I thought we would leave on July 1st. But apparently, I'm not only geographically challenged, but I'm calendar challenged. Anyway, it is what it is. And it's a celebration. So, you know, it's what you get to do when you own your own business. Right, Dre?
Yes. I mean, you guys, this is a big deal. Now, Joanna's not really telling you the deal. The deal is she and Andy are celebrating 20 years. Like, hallelujah, we've made it 20 years, right? I mean, this is a big deal. Marriage is not easy. And Joanna was really freaking out. Like, this is the last week of the year. I can't go on a personal vacation because my husband did all these travel reservations, and how can I tell my unit? And I said, baloney. I said, these women need to know that you are living the lifestyle of the rich and famous, because she is an executive with Mary Kay, because she has done 20/20 more than us, because she has been on the National Court of Sharing, because she has so many amazing women that she's changed their lives, that financially she is able to take. You guys, this is a 5-star experience, and this is because of their hard work. So I want everybody to know it is up to us to work our tushies off, to just tell them how much we appreciate them, and our day will come. Amen?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I know, and it's funny because my daughter lives locally, and she's like, I was showing her the website and the Regent ship, and it's only 350 rooms and all this stuff, and she's like, I want to go, and I go, you know what? When you have built your Mary Kay business for 26 years, take off and go. It's fun. So anyway, so I'm excited, and you got a recording going on, Dre?
Yes, and I'm just finalizing the update on our Facebook page so everybody can follow along.
Okay, so basically, Andrea and I, because we are not dumb and dumber, we're smart and smarter, and we make such a great pair. Did y'all see her adorable sandals I got her for the director suit? On our, you didn't see it on Facebook?
I haven't been on Facebook today.
Oh, no, you posted it what? On Pink Day, Friday.
National Pink Day.
It's so cute.
I've been on some.
I ordered she and I both really cute.
Oh, hold on, I'll get them.
Okay, pink sparkly sandals, because our new director suit, the Nicole Miller suit, is like pink and has a little bit of red and a little bit of tan, a little bit of white going through it. And she and I always are like, we need cute flat shoes to wear the last day of seminar.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent her those, and of course I had to get me a pair. And Andrea got that extra gift. My directors get a gift from me every year at seminar, but she got an extra gift. She's my top director. And it's so much fun to do Mary Kay and do Pink Life with people that you just cherish, like I do Andrea. And I'm so excited because she's entrusting me with her 2 younger children in August. I'm going to go be a nanny and go stay with them for 4 or 5 days in August. I'm so excited. I'm going to go like get a whole bunch of customers and a whole bunch of recruits and just leave them on her desk. It's like, there you go. There's your present for the year. Okay. Now let me remute Carrie. I think she got off and got back on. So, okay. So Andrea's going to do a lot of the talking this evening because she's so on top of all these contests. But this contest right here, it's on my website, joannashipe.com. Andrea just put it on our Superstars Facebook page. This is the contest I talked to you guys about that we were working on the beginning of June that is launching July 1st. But if you want to turn this in for June because you're super special and you're on these calls or you watching the recordings, then you can turn it in for June as well. So we just want you to know, if you're in touch and you're on top of this, then you can turn this in and get it for June. Most people are going to think it doesn't start till July. So we're going to go over this. Andrea, do you want to kind of jump in here? Do you have it posted?
Yep.
Can you guys go on Facebook while you're on the call and look at it?
On my phone.
You should be able to.
Just shrink us. Wish it were that easy, huh? Okay, just shrink us. Amy, I like your lipstick. It's amazing, ladies. In the summer, you can go almost a naked face and a great lipstick. All I have on is powder and a little bit of liner and a lot of bangs. Go bangs or go Botox. That's what we say about around here. So I decided to go bangs. And no, I was lazy. I got out of the shower and I'm like, I'm not doing my hair. But a power lipstick really does well. When it's humid outside and your hair looks like this, you know, you just pull it back and, you know, do a great lipstick. Okay, so are y'all looking at it? It's called the Monthly Perfect Star Contest. We are going to be doing this all year long till next June 30th.
Okay.
Are we excited?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we're excited. I'm seeing this. Maggie's like, Maggie, if you do that, you're going to have to go bangs because Botox is no fun. Okay. All right. I know. All right. Dre, tell us what this contest is.
All right.
I'm going to hold it up for those of you who don't have it in front of you.
So it's now in two forms. There's a JPEG that is at Facebook as a post, and there is a PDF file that I just put into the file section. So either way, we'll have it in our monthly newsletter, but we're really excited about this. You'll probably hear this kind of idea from many directors. National Sales Director Lisa Madsen has been doing something very, very similar for a long time. But Joanna and I always have to create our own personal style. And I want to bring you to a couple things. I've been talking with my unit for years about star days. We used to call them something different when, but the idea is the same. It's really looking at, are you hitting your income producing activities? So what I'd like to do right now is start at the bottom. I'm going to start at the bottom of this tracking sheet, and I encourage you to get really excited about the IPAs, or what we call the star days. When I was in Colorado, one of my girls actually took this. It was in a different format. She cut it, laminated it, and put it on the dashboard of her car. So as she was driving to work, she was really looking at, what am I going to hit today? What are the 3 things that I'm going to make sure I hit? And that really allows you to see your time becoming much, you're using your time more efficiently and effectively. So this tool, you might find in the very beginning, you're starting with something simple, but we're encouraging you to just find a win and then grow from there. So let's go over first the 7 income producing activities that are listed under the star day. Okay, so the goal is to do 3 of the 7. A would be sell 1 item. B, book a party or facial. C, hold a party or facial. D, share the Mary Kay marketing plan. E, get 5 new contacts. F, attend a Mary Kay training or meeting. So being on the call tonight, for example.
Mm-hmm.
G, watch, listen to Mary Kay training, message, or class. For my unit, I do a daily Facebook video. You might be calling into the $1 Million Messenger. Joanna might have you have a CD of the week. Those are things that we want to give you credit for, and you start to find how you can fit these kind of things into your busy day so that you can have success without working harder. These are the 7. Now, this is the way I teach the tracking. I don't care if you make extra copies, and like I said, tape them to the dashboard of your car. Put it 3 or 4 places in the house. Have your husband get involved. I put my goal on my refrigerator along with my weekly plan, my weekly plan sheet, And I'll tell you what, my husband, I can remember when I told him I was going for national court of sales and to be in the $500,000. I put it on the refrigerator, what I was going to be doing every night during the day and at night. And I remember sitting on the couch once, and he looked at me and he said, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be downstairs on your calls." And I was so mad. I was like, "Don't you tell me what to do, mister." And I had my little, prissy kind of party, and I walked downstairs. I, pouted and stormed off. And of course, I was just scared. I was procrastinating. Once I picked up the phone and did the first phone call, it was 9 o'clock at night when I should have been done. He said, "Andrea, are you ever going to come up?" And I said, "No, I'm having too much fun." So it really is, the hardest is the first call. It really is. So putting this where your family can see it will really help you, because we're not always the best at holding ourselves accountable. And if you think you are, then you're just lying to yourself. So you take this, put it someplace in your home or in your car, and then here is a 1 through 31. So I'm just going to hold this up, okay? So let's say on the first, I sell an item, I watch a Mary Kay video, and I attend a Mary Kay training. I put A, I put G, and I put F. I teach my girls to do that, and I'm teaching you to do that, because if you look at the income producing activities, F and G don't take a lot of effort. F and G don't take a lot of courage. F and G are very important, but if all you do is F and G day after day, day after day, day after day, you're not going to be stepping into a solid Mary Kay business that pays you handsomely. Mm-hmm. So that allows you to have a win, but then after a couple wins, you can start saying, "Okay, I've been sort of chicken. I'm going to start doing B's. Okay, I'm going to book a party. Okay, I'm going to book a party. I'm going to book. I'm not going to be a chicken." So then you start to grow and say, "Okay, look at that. I've got 5 B's for the day," and you grow and challenge yourself. Y'all with me? Do you understand why I have an A through G? I don't want you to just to check it and say I did 3 or do hash Roman numbers, because I really want you to know what are you doing, because that will give you an internal registry. I'm being a chicken and I feel good. I'm getting a prize. But the magic behind the Star Day is when you're doing 13 in the month. Joanna and I will have prizes. I've been doing, now I'm just going to tell you what we've been doing for years so that you can understand. You're not going to be getting the moon, but what we've done in years is little teeny bangles. So that like little teeny, like not expensive, but they're little bangles. And this is what we did in the past for my unit. And it might be something fun that you might get a sticker. I don't know yet. Joanna and I will figure it out. But I will tell you what, for the 13 in a month, you get something fun. And then you can show everybody, I've been having Star Days or whatever it might be. When you do 26, you get more. In the past, I did 1 bangle for 13 and 5 bangles for 26. Now, I'm just going to throw this out here because I'm all about you feeling like you are just really receiving and receiving and receiving, because your Mary Kay is so just wonderful to you and just very giving and generous. So, Joe, are you in agreement that when they do 26 Star Days in the month of July, that they'll get a Starbucks gift card from us?
Yeah, I think that's what we talked about.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So let's just tell you right now, how fun is that? And I'm okay with June. Are you okay with doing it for June?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so look and see what you've done. If you've already had a great month, then Joanna and I are going to give you a Starbucks gift card. And so these are fun things. I want you to be like, my company gave me this coffee. Oh my gosh. You need to celebrate all of the things that you do receive. But that is what we want to do for 26 in the month. So any questions on Star Tracking Day? Are y'all excited about just keeping it simple?
I think this is awesome. We worked on this a lot, you guys, to make it as simple as possible and easy to track all year long. And you notice it's tied to what? That gorgeous Star Bar program. Yes? How many of y'all have earned your bar? Is it not gorgeous? You guys, I tell y'all all the time, we have nationals that stop us and say, what is that? That is so beautiful. It is. It's so beautiful. Even with no stars on it, it's beautiful. Okay. Do you want me to do the perfect ones, Dre?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So if you looked right above that, it says, well, first off, I love how, and y'all, I'm just saying snaps to Andrea. She comes up with these ideas. So one of these days, I'm going to play y'all one of her Voxers she sends me at 7 a.m. And I'm like, need coffee. Because she's like, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. And so, but she comes up with these great ideas. And so I love how are y'all all looking at the form right now? Okay, I love how she has my sales goal and what I'm saving for. You guys, I want to tell you something. When my kids were small, we did a goal poster every month, and they created it, and it wasn't neat square little boxes. It was all over the place, and they had pictures of what they were working for. Kevin always had some kind of game. Jules always had something that was sparkly. They were 6 years apart. I was fine with it. And so every time I went out of the house, every time I had a successful appointment, every time the babysitter said, oh my gosh, they were just so great, they would get points. Now, if I came home and their room was a mess, or they had not been self-disciplined or obedient or whatever, or just, they were just being brother and sister, then they lost points. So, I mean, I'm not going to yell at you, but you just lost 10 points. Sucks to be you. I didn't really say that to my kids. I said things like, suck it up, buttercup. But what they did was they learned that, well, I think parenting is one big game of let's make a deal. But truly, they learned to set goals and what it's going to take to reach them. Now, let's fast forward 20 years. Kevin is a chemical engineer working for a company in Houston. Right now, he is traveling the globe. I think he's in Thailand. He started in India, and he went to Dubai.
He was in Belgium yesterday. He was in Belgium.
Okay, he's in Belgium. Thank you, Andrea. He's in Belgium now. So it's so good that Andrea keeps up with my child. But yeah, and he, you know what he's doing? He's teaching other companies how to use this machine that he invented. I don't even know what it's called, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. Jules is now an administrator for a school head over all special needs, and she's 25 years old. Now, I'm not saying, oh, this will happen to your kids. Let me tell you, we had some bumps along the road. I'm serious, and that's why I keep telling Andrea, hang in there, girlfriend, hang in there. Don't kill them and tell God they died. You will not look good in orange. Just keep pouring into them, because when they see you, especially you young moms and grandmoms, when they see you set goals and reach them, or set goals and not reach them, do you know how much they learn? They learn from what is caught, not what is taught. And just the other day, I was talking to one of Amy's future team members, and I said, something that you really have to understand about this business is your kids are going to see you work. They're going to see you set goals. They're going to see you get excited. My kids, when I was a school teacher and a coach, saw me tired a lot. I mean, I was taking Kevin to preschool at 5:30 in the morning, and they would see me by 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. It was sad. So I think it's so important that even if you don't have kids in your household anymore, okay, that you have these pictures of what you're working towards. And it can be off the star poster. You can pull those off Mary Kay In Touch. It can be, I would start looking at what you want out of the seminar prizes for next year, because the new seminar year begins July 1st let's hit the ground running. And right now, anything you've ordered since June 16th counts towards being a 4-quarter star for next year. So it's not like you're penalized if you're still working in June. So don't short sell yourself. Don't think that you can't do this. Because I remember my first full year of working in Mary Kay, I was on target for my car. I was finishing all this stuff up, and I'm like, I need to really kick it in this year. And the next year, I finished earning my car. I had my daughter. We finished as a unit. I mean, everything. It all started coming together because I realized, oh my gosh, this is not that hard. This is very simple. So that's why we came up with this form, because I think this form, if you're doing this, you are going to be a 4-quarter star. You are going to have enough customers to build a car team. You are going to be able to move into leadership if that's what you want, or earn prizes, or even have your own prizes that you're earning for yourself. You know, put a picture of vacation you want to take at Christmas. Or maybe you want to be debt-free by Christmas. Or maybe you want your husband to be able to quit his job in the next 6 months. You guys, so much can happen in 6 months. And when I went through my divorce and everything, you know, my ex-husband left me with about $20,000 in debt and a house payment, and I didn't have to make a car payment. Thank goodness I was driving a free Mary Kay car. But I paid off that money. I started on January 1st. He walked out. And on June 30th, I wrote the last check to the last credit card of the bills he had run up in my name. And I was debt-free. And I've been debt-free ever since, except for our mortgage. You guys, that's the kind of life you can have. Now, for that 6 months, I'll tell you right now, my life was not in balance. I basically hired a wife. I hired a lieutenant's wife that didn't have kids. She had 2 dogs, and she picked up my kids, and she helped me, and that was the only outside expense I had, other than just food and, you know, food and shelter and things like that. I paid Amy. Amy was my wife, and Andrea was my therapist. And she didn't charge me. So, you know what? What we did in that 6 months was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And to be debt-free. How many of y'all could get excited about being debt-free? Yeah. I mean, I know there's that whole church thing, the Ramsey church thing that says even your house, you can be debt-free from your house, but it actually behooves us to have a mortgage. So that's why we're not debt-free as far as our house goes. But if you will choose to work this plan, just choose to work this plan. Do it for July, August, September. Do it for this quarter. And be be committed, okay? And know that you're going to do this every single day. You are going to fill this sheet out and be accountable. You're not going to wait till Sunday. You're not going to wait till Saturday night. You're going to fill it out every day. And if you didn't do anything that day, then tell yourself, I didn't do anything today. Okay, so let's make it up tomorrow. And how does that feel when you don't do anything? You guys, you're only hurting yourself, right? You're not hurting us. You're hurting yourself. So take a picture of something and blow this up and put this on your refrigerator, put it on your bathroom mirror, and share it with your loved ones, your man, your children, whoever. But I want y'all to remember too, those of you who have small children, when they set goals, the goals have to be tied in with your goals. So them doing certain things to help you in your business is what you're going for. Don't just, you know, if you were good today, make it tied to your business and they will learn to love your business. I took my kids to Disney World 6 months after my divorce and said, Mary Kay just paid for this. They love Mary Kay. Okay. All right. So here, there's 3 categories. The perfect 10 is any month that you do 10 parties or 50 faces. Now, you guys, I know you're going, what? 50 faces? It's 10 parties of 5. It's 5 parties of 10. You know, do it once and see if you can do it. See if you can do 50 faces in a month. Make that your goal. Say, I'm going to do this no matter what. 10 interviews. If you're seeing the faces, you should be doing the marketing. I think I've done marketing calls with almost all of you so far. And it's just not that hard. I mean, you share how much does it cost to get started, how much time will it take, and how much money will I make. Other than that, what questions do you need answers to? And then you answer their questions. And Amy can tell you, I even told her girl the other day, I said, you probably have a lot of how-to questions. If we can teach you how to do things in your training, is this something you want to do either now or sometime in the near future? Easy. Let me do a marketing for you. I'll do a marketing share for you. Love to do that. Okay, 1,000 wholesale. Why do we tie in the wholesale? Because the wholesale supports the sales. And it's what's going to get you to National Quarter Sales, Princess Quarter Sales, 4-Quarter Star, all that other. How many of y'all would love at this time next year to be picking out your beautiful handbag or having your 5th quarter prize? Or let me tell you, my points, because I got 2,400 extra points, because of that, I'm getting the big Kate Spade satchel. And Vicki, you're getting it too, aren't you?
Hold on.
Oh, Andrea's going to get something. Here she goes.
I had somebody at the door.
Oh, I thought you were going to go get something.
Huh.
Okay. Never mind. All right. So what do you get for perfect 10? Well, you get income. I like that. You'll get 3 star charms and, of course, newsletter and the Facebook recognition, because we're going to have a place on our Facebook page and you're going to be constantly recognized each month that you do it for the next month. Perfect 6 is 6 parties or 30 faces, 6 real live interviews, not here's a video, go watch it, but the director really following up, okay, and a 600 wholesale, which those of you who are tracking 4-Quarter Star, you always do that anyway. And then perfect 3. Perfect 3 is like, maybe it's a good base to start at if you're a little bit scared of this, but you know what, go for the perfect 10, and if you fall a little bit short, you'll be at the 6 or the 3, okay? But that's 3 parties, 15 faces, 3 interviews, real life, legit interviews, and 300 wholesale, okay? And that gets you 1 star charm, all right? When you complete perfect 10 or 6 or 3 consecutive months of perfect 3, you'll get your bar. So if you already have a bar and it's already full, then you can earn another bar. If you never earned your bar, then you can earn your bar. How many of you have never earned your bar? Okay, this is a great chance to earn your bar. Do perfect 10 or perfect 6 or 3 months of perfect 3. Okay, now, how do you turn this in? Do you have to come to Arizona? Do you have to go to California? That would be awesome. I would love it. Open my door. Amy, Vicki, Maggie, Joan, yay, Carrie, Arlene, woo. Okay, no. You take a picture and you send it. You guys, so easy. Here's your tracking forms for your interviews, for your faces, constantly. My goal this month, my goal this month, my goal this month. Stick this somewhere where you see it every single day. Every day. And when people see it, like if you're going to work, Joan, or if y'all have got classes somewhere, or you're somewhere, like it's at your desk at work, put it right there. And people say, what is that? It's so pretty. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty. It matches my dress. Look. Okay? All right. So you're going to put this where people see it, and you say, oh, that's for my Mary Kay business. I'm tracking daily star days. And then you just look at them like, of course you know what star days are. Who doesn't know what star days are? You want to do star days with me? Well, guess what? Andrea has another great idea. So, Andrea, tell them how their customers can be star customers.
Oh, you want me to tell them about my idea?
Uh-huh. I love it.
It has not been completed yet.
We don't have the flyer on it yet.
Okay. Okay, so tell me if y'all like my idea.
It's a good idea.
These are just God ideas. I have asked my designer to put together a star customer program. And the idea behind this is as we have our goal for the quarter, to really celebrate those customers who hit sapphire, ruby, diamond, or emerald level with their own orders. So I will have this all together, and the dollar amount that I was looking at is really $100 for a quarter would make them a sapphire customer. And a sapphire VIP, whatever you want to call them, sapphire star, and what's in it for them. So this would be again, I'm sort of prematurely telling you because I don't have it all finalized, but the idea is that they would receive some kind of reward, just like we do. And for helping us, you could put together your own little party night for your customers. But I thought today, Joe, you have to tell me if you like this. I just thought it would be super simple to do the minis. So for example, when they hit the sapphire, they can get a product, like a $10 product bonus or whatever. I haven't finalized the dollar amount. Or they can do the lip gloss mini. When they are the ruby, they can have a dollar amount as a bonus gift, or an item. I haven't finalized it. Or 2 of the minis, the lip gloss mini and the microdermabrasion mini. With the 300 at the diamond level, they would be able to have 3 minis, which would be maybe the mini lash intensity. And then with the 4th at the 400 level, that's where I would do maybe the all 4 minis, or you could even say a 3D mini travel set. So those are just the ideas we're trying to finalize. What do y'all think?
Another way I was looking at it before y'all, because I've got everybody muted, so I want y'all to raise your hand and tell me what you think about this. Because I never think about the minis.
It's gonna be like this.
I was actually thinking of giving them at the sapphire level 1 item at half price, ruby 2 items at half price, diamond 3, and emerald 4.
Oh, okay.
Items that, yeah, and I like to do, when I do items as a special like that for my customers, I always make them glamour items because I do not like to discount the skincare.
Okay.
Guys, our skincare is so well priced, and when we do huge discounts on our skincare, we degrade it. We really do. You know, that skincare, that Volume Firm set should be $400. Our new 3D should be at least $250. Another thing that's very low priced for what you're getting are our brushes. Our brushes on the New York market would be 10 times more. They're amazing.
They're good.
So, you know, that was something I was thinking, but I think if we put together a generic enough flyer on that, then you can say, we can even do a second page that says what the rewards are. But, you know, to tell your customers to track this kind of stuff, if they get into it, you need to recruit them.
Well, and so going into this idea, you guys, and when I finalize it, for being a hostess, they would get star bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
So that you could just imagine your bonus points for qualified team members. They can also get bonus points for being a hostess with a qualified party. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just putting this together, and hopefully it'll help you with your star and getting your customers. And then of course, my ultimate desire is to reward anybody who is a 4-quarter star customer. Mm-hmm. And that might be the one day at the end of June where you do a 50% off day. But those are the things that I'll work with Joanna, but that's the idea.
I love it. Do y'all like that? Get your customers involved, consistency. So something I did years ago is I had a product of the month, and I had customers that once they were a hostess and they had at least 3 people that they had brought that in, you know, we got to introduce to the products, they became one of my special of the month customers. And so this goes very long, you know, like that. And so each month, and this was before email, dinosaurs roam the earth, okay? I would just call them. Can you imagine we actually picked up the phone and called people? Wow. And said, you know, hey, Rosanna, I just want to let you know that this month, as one of my preferred hostesses, all of my lipsticks are on sale. Buy one, get one half off. That's a special for the month. So, and then the next month it might be eyeshadows, and the next month it might be mascaras, but I just had like a whole thing. I also always have like a little sale table that everything might be 30% off or something like that. I always have a sale table. It's right over there. Have a little sale table, and anyone who gets started on their skincare is allowed to shop at the sale table. So if they're not on the skincare, if they just buy like a moisturizer or a foundation, or I had one woman the other day buy 4 primers. I was like, what, are you going to bathe in it? Anyway, 4 primers. I'm like, whatever. I'm glad I had them. But I said, no, you can't shop on my sale table. And she's like, well, then give me that 3D thing. Okay. People don't like to be told they're not allowed to do something, right? What do we call that? FOMO. FOMO. Okay? They don't like to be told you don't get to shop at that table, or you don't get to shop out of this basket. Right? Yeah. You'd buy the skincare right now to be able to shop out of my off my table, huh? Okay, so those are just some ideas to just maybe get you guys going, finish up this year, but start really setting your goals for next year. I know Andrea talks all the time about star days and being a star consultant. You guys, the star consultant program is the wheels upon which the free car rides. If you are a star consultant, you've got the product coming in the back door and going out the front. I did not have enough of something the other day, and I wanted to commit Harry Carey. Somebody ordered a fragrance. I was out of that fragrance. I panicked. I don't know how people do this without inventory, because I like that immediate sale, that immediate gratification, and I don't want to have to follow up later on and go back and find her and all that stuff. And I don't have people to swap product with here in Arizona. They do not swap product here, ever. Okay? So, because it's hot and they're angry.
PCP deadline is around the corner. So to become a star, you really want to make sure you're getting your customers enrolled in Preferred Customer Program. The deadline is July 17, but you don't want to delay that. Get it in now and talk to your team members to make sure that they're doing it too. But the biggest thing, I got to tell you, I try to up it every single quarter from the quarter before. So I want to encourage you to add at least 10 new customers to your PCP list every single quarter. But if you haven't gone back to last quarter and contacted those people, it's a great time to do it. We oftentimes think of new leads or strangers, but many of us have been sending things out but not following up. And they say follow-up is the key. Because few people really follow up. Like it's ta-da, when you follow up, people actually are thankful. And I actually had a gal, as much as I felt that I was bugging, you know, with the follow-up, hey, Cindy, I hadn't heard from you, but I don't want you to be left out. I'm having a special, and just in case you didn't see the email, I wanted to make sure you had a voicemail letting you know the deal. And she called me and she said, I thank you for your emails that you send every month. I may not respond, but I'm always thinking I need to call Andrea. And I thank you for doing that. And I really needed to hear that at that time. But you're not bugging, you're serving, you're educating. And when we follow up, we're offering.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I will tell y'all this too. You can do your PCP. You can do it tonight before you go to bed. You can always add to it up until the 17th. Okay? Because I thought forever, once you do it, it's done. But you can keep adding to it. Okay? So just let you guys know that. And people like getting that in the mail. It's beautiful. Do y'all send one to yourself? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I send one to myself. I like getting stuff from me. I'm the best buyer in the world. Love it. Okay, any questions about the new promotion? Any comments about the Star Customer Program that Andrea's putting together? Anything at all? Just raise your hand and I will unmute you.
You're getting mutated.
Okay, because I have something I want to read to you guys, because this is good. It's about taking action. because I think so many times we procrastinate. And Eugenia sent me the cutest little thing a while ago, and I put it on, not too long ago, and I put it on our Superstars page, but it was about procrastination and how we really need to take action, but we need to take action confidently. So even like with my hair half wet, not done, and all over the place, you can put it up, put on a good lipstick, and go with confidence. So listen to this. How often do you find yourself putting off things that you dread doing? Do you all have fear of phone? Yeah, okay. Maybe it's a stack of laundry or the bills, or it might be phone calls you have to make. I'm adding that in myself. Train yourself not to dread unpleasant tasks, but instead to tackle them first. Get the stuff done first that you need to get done, and then reward yourself with the other things. And to me, when I make my phone calls and I get a bunch of bookings or sales, that's a reward. The sooner in the day you do the things you don't want to do, you're putting it off, then the more energy you're going to have to do them. First thing, okay? If you wait till the end of the day, it will be worse than doing your task earlier. Dread causes us to procrastinate. But if you're ever going to do something, now is the best time. Mary Kate always said, be part of the Din Din Club. Do it now, do it now, do it now. Putting something off does not make it go away. It only allows the dread more time to torment you. I remember one time, it was Eugenia again, she goes, it's amazing what happens when you open your mouth. She lives in Tennessee, she does talk like that. You can dread or you can take action. As Christians with the power of the Holy Spirit inside of us, surely we can manage to do even an unpleasant task without dreading it, with a good attitude. God's power is not available just to make unpleasant things in our lives go away. It is frequently available to walk us through them courageously and confidently. Okay? So that being said, make out, Joan's nodding with me. She's amening me. Make out that list every day of things you will get done, and do the hardest stuff first, or what we think in our mind is the hardest stuff first. And what you're going to find is, if it's making those booking calls, if it's calling those referrals, if it's making those sales, if it's, calling the people that intimidate you, and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. This is the thing. If you don't do it, the answer is no. Okay? The answer is no. So if you do it, the answer might change. But right now, if you don't do it, then the answer is no. Andrea.
So I want to just go back to what we did last week to end. You can focus on, oh, I'm so scared. Oh, I have to do these. Or you can focus on, oh my gosh, I am going to earn luggage. Oh my gosh, I'm going to earn luggage. Oh my gosh, my company is giving me luggage. Oh my word, I've never earned luggage from my company. I'm so stinking excited. Who am I going to call? All I have to do, on this side, all I have to do are my number of faces. All I have to do is 10 faces this week. Oh my gosh, who am I going to bless? Who's going to be the lucky girl? Do you see how knowing what you're going after and breaking it down that we did 2 weeks ago needs to be like on your forehead? You need to walk around everywhere and tell people what you're earning because of your business. Put it on your monthly tracking. Put it on here too. Because the more places you're working with your subconscious mind, you need to own it and feel it. I guess I'll tell you this. Before I earned my car, I wasn't even halfway done with the car. And I was a consultant with Joanna. And I was literally, I remember sitting on the ward. I was in the ICU doing my, I was a dietitian, so I worked with all the patients, and I was doing my soap note. And I said to myself, oh my gosh, I'm going to earn a car. And one of my buddies came over. He was a nurse, and he said, what you been up to? And I said, I'm earning a car part-time with Mary Kay. This is crazy. I am so excited. I've been working here 10 hours today, and I haven't earned a car. And I'm going to be earning a car with Mary Kay. And he said, really? I said, yes. So he said, when is it coming? And I said, well, I have until the end of March or whatever, must have been January. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then literally I started to get excited and shaky, and I couldn't wait to talk to people. That is the power of focusing on your future. the power of the purpose and the possibility.
And living in your imagination and not in your past. Love it. All right. Any questions? Any comments? Are you guys excited about this? Start doing it like today. Go in and do it today. Figure out what you did today and start tracking it. You got to practice. It takes 21 days at least to form a new habit. Okay, so let's form some new habits this new year. And I've had a couple people ask me, are we going to have a call a week from tonight? Yes, we are. Okay, yes, we are. It's only July 2nd. We are having a Happy New Year call. You want to be on it? Yes, good, consistent, yes. Okay, everybody give me a thumbs up. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to unmute everybody. So if you have craziness going on in your house right now, then you need to tell them to be quiet for a minute. That we're all going to talk Southern for a second. So we are, and look at us. We actually got out in less than an hour. So I just want to say kudos to Andrea for covering me the last 2 weeks. My mom finally had the procedure done today that had to be done. And I think they're going to save her foot. And so it was all good and it was all worth it. And I'm sorry I wasn't here, but y'all, you know she's a rock star. So on 3, instead of saying bye, y'all, on 3, we're all going to say, we love you, Andrea. 1, 2, 3. We love you, Andrea.
Love you, Andrea.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Woo!